To know the Bible as a whole is very important. Do not avoid any portions in the Bible or just don't read only a particular portion in the Bible. Once I asked a youngster, "What do you read in the Bible regularly?" He said, "I read only the book of Proverbs because it teaches me how to live." Never be a person who reads one book and leaves every other book. We have to read the Bible as a whole. We need to read the Old as well as the New Testament. Some people read only the Old Testament and they will preach only from the Old Testament and they will totally exclude New Testament. To whom they preach and what they preach always is about condemnation, or it is always strict and hard rules, but they totally avoid the New Testament. Or some group of people, they read only the New Testament and they will totally leave the Old Testament. They will totally be based on grace, goodness of God and other things, but they will totally avoid Old Testament. Never be a person like this. You have to be a person who reads the entire Bible. You need to spend equal time in both the Old Testament and the New Testament. You need to know the Bible as a whole. The Old and New Testaments are like two eyes of the Lord. You cannot take one and avoid one. The New Testament is hidden inside the Old Testament, and in the Old Testament you can find things that is going to happen in the New Testament. Today I would encourage you to read the Bible as a whole. Never be a one-sided person. There's a verse in the Bible in the book of Matthew 13th chapter 52nd verse. It says, "Then he said to them, therefore every scribe instructed concerning the kingdom of heaven is like a householder who brings out of his treasure things of the new and old." That's how a person should bring out the treasures of God, the wisdom of God from both the New and Old Testament. They should preach the whole Bible. Today, I would encourage you, always be a person who reads the entire Bible. Don't take one portion and start reading it. It's good to start with it, but never be a person who only reads a particular book or a particular testament, but read the whole Bible. Only when you read the whole Bible, one verse will throw light on another verse. Today I would encourage you, be a person who reads the entire Bible.